Tomorrow evening, Aston Villa host Spurs at Villa Park for the penultimate game of the Premier League. Spurs, they've got the Europa League final against Man United coming up, so they're not going to put out their strongest team, hopefully. Aston Villa, this is such an important game for them because if they secure 2 wins, there are a few variables that allow them to get Champions League football. If you haven't seen my predicted lineup and my combined 11, go back on my page, check them out, and whilst you're there, click that follow button for me, please. But let's get right into it. Starting off with the team news. Team news is exactly the same. Jacob Ramsey obviously suspended from that second yellow, which was ridiculous. Marcus Rashford still out, and Tielemans still out with injuries. Let's get into what Unai Emery had to say about the clash. Firstly, Emery spoke about the running and how he felt. He said he's very motivated to play, he doesn't want holidays, just wants to keep playing football and training. Champions League is not on our hands, however we just want to keep playing so we can secure it. Our objective is to beat Tottenham Hotspur. Secondly, Emery spoke about facing Tottenham. He said they're an amazing team, they're playing in a Europa League final, which is a great achievement to even beat, and he assumes that they're going to be playing their best players just to get them ready for the Europa League final. Maybe he thinks Ange won't play their Z team, will actually play a fairly strong first team, just so they can get a few minutes in their leg and focus before the Europa League final, which does make sense, and you know what Unai's like, he will not be vulnerable to suspicions like that. Or maybe he's just being polite and maybe he does think he will play a fairly weak team, but this is such an important game for Tottenham, especially for them getting a trophy, could you imagine that? And he said also that some people are maybe coming back from injury, some people are injured as well, so we don't know what's going to turn up. He then spoke about the permutations of the next 2 matches. He said he's not going to waste time calculating how many points we need or what scenarios we need to happen for us to get Champions League. His focus is the 3 points, and we need those 3 points to even have a chance of getting Champions League football. If not, it's done. Tomorrow he just wants us to bring our support and transmit that energy to the players to give us the best chance possible. And then lastly, he spoke about the timing of the fixture. Last week he was speaking about the timings and the scheduling and how it was all going wrong, and he felt that the weekend would be better for Villa supporters, which it probably was because a lot of people cannot go to the game anymore, which is such a shame. However, Aston Villa will be under the lights, and you know what that means. We bring our best support, and that's exactly what we need to bring to the game to give it to the players, give us our best chance possible. That also gives us another long rest before Man United, our final game of the season. Comment down below what you think of this press conference. Let me know, are you going to the game? And also give me your score predictions as well. Like I said already, click that follow button, and I'll see you in the next video.